A little bit.
That's my hair.
Hair looks good.
And there I was, rolling through the desert in a race car with no name. EMC recap, take 59, morning of the race. Woke up like a kid at the Chuck E. Cheese, smiling, grinning from ear to ear, ready to go racing. Had my little Pedialyte, trying to stay hydrated. So I got down there about daylight. It's like negative 30 in the desert. We freezing our baguettes off and said, let's do it. So we had to start 78th, eating dust like Wile E. Coyote. Plan is have no flats, drive conservative. Let's not get out of the car and see if we can make up some time. A lot of guys were overdriving in the first of the race, and we all know how that goes. So try to keep my calm. Got to the rocks, started slicing and dicing. Man, the Jimmy's chassis, it's like a fine wine. It's an older car, but it's like a rock ninja when it comes to the rocks. We made up a lot of time. So our luck finally ran out. Had a flat right at Turkey Claw. We were probably about 2 miles from the short course. Just decided to screw it. We're gonna run on the rim, you know, so we wouldn't have to get out. We figured it'd be faster to get to the short course and let them change it. Pull in there, use that badass Pro Eagle jack that we had. They finally got to use it. Knocked the new off of it, and so I got to finally see that wheel and tire. Figured it was trash. It was one of the new Rhino forged wheels. Man, there wasn't nothing wrong with it but the ring. It busted the beadlock ring, but the wheel's still good, ready to go. So, you know, they're a little bit more money, but they're worth it. So we run a maximum transmission. They're turbo 400. In our old 400, we used to, first gear was known as the trailer loading gear. We switched to maximum, they put that new custom valve body in there, and we can actually use first gear. It doesn't just slam into first, make you be wearing a dollar collar at the end of the day. So rough. Chris cried all day, you know. He said, damn it, Blaine. Talk about my son not being here to ride with me. I think he didn't know what he was getting himself into. But we got through it. I'd like to thank the good Lord above for getting us there, keeping us safe. I'd like to thank my wife and kids, Blaine and Briley, for putting up with all this mess, missing birthdays. Every year I miss my son's birthday just to come to this race, every year. January 31st, it never fails. Last year he got to come on his birthday and race, so I think that made up for all the birthdays I missed. Got a few sponsors I'd like to thank. Liquid Moly Power Sports for keeping all the parts on my race car lubricated and making it to the finish line. Kenda Tires, tough as nails tires. Raceline Wheels, Maximum Transmission. Gill Industries, TCRG Construction, J Reel Drivelines. Pro Eagle Jacks, Vivid Lumens LED Lights. D-Bomb EFI Tune. Diddy's Big Block Race Shop. SCS Transfer Case, Down Home Meats, Sky Oilfield Services, Warren Industries, and 7.5 Media for making all this happen. Thank you again.
So how does it feel today, finishing top 20, you know, and...
Dude, it still hadn't hit. It still hadn't hit yet because I'm so tired right now. I'm about to fall asleep because I got to race tomorrow for another 10 hours. It's so stupid. You know, I've been trying to finish this race since, man, probably 18. I mean, been so close so many times. And, you know, just right as we were entering Turkey Claw was the last rock crawl to the finish line. And the heim joint started, I guess, just coming apart. Didn't come apart, but it got real loose and it started kathonking. And I thought it was a shock breaking loose. I didn't know what it was. So, I mean, we just started going extra slow because I was like, man, I said, I was probably last year, 15 miles from the finish line when my motor gave out. And I'm thinking, the rear end's gonna come out from under this thing right here when I get on short course. And I told Chris, I said, I'm fixing to just hammer it in front wheel drive. If the rear end's dragging, it's dragging, we're going. But you did, and that's what I told him. We're going along, and he's like, "Yeah, we're about to make it." I said, "Shut up, you're gonna jinx this." I said, "I don't even want to talk about it. Don't even say anything."
Cool. So what's next after this?
We will go to Rush, Kentucky. That's going to be more of a woods kind of course, wood race, kind of mountainy, or hills. Let's say dirt hills, and usually it rains there and it turns into a woods mud race. Everything changes, gear ratios change. Now we'll go through tree dodging where we're weaving in and out of trees and crossing creeks and mud, So, yep, I think I'm good.
About 30 minutes, so.
Has it been that well?
Yes, sir.
I can fall asleep here.
Here.